The earliest stone tools we know come from sites like Gona in Ethiopia and are about 2.6 million years old. These are part of what archaeologists call the Oldowan industry. Simple, sharp flakes struck from round river cobbles. At first glance, they look crude, but they were a massive leap forward. They let early humans cut meat from carcasses or open bones to get at the nutritious marrow, and probably even fashion sticks into digging tools. It's important to remember these tools did not suddenly turn hominids into fearless hunters of hunters of mammoths or saber-tooths. They were still small, slow, and relatively weak. But stone tools changed the game. They let hominids scavenge more effectively. They let hominids drive off smaller predators, and maybe even actually definitely coordinate to bring down a wounded or isolated beast, or any large animal. Then came the next big leap, the Acheulean hand axe, appearing around 1.7 million years ago and associated with Homo erectus. Unlike the older one tools earlier, which were basically just sharp pieces gnawed off a core, Acheulean hand axes were deliberately shaped on both sides. They had a recognizable symmetrical teardrop shape, like someone had a plan, like before even the flake was struck, someone had a plan, a definite plan on how to use it. These hand axes were multi-purpose tools. They could butcher meat, scrape hides, chop wood, and maybe even serve as throwing weapons or intimidating displays to scare away rivals and predators. They were quite actually. A lot of research has been done to this end on what exactly was their use, and there was some scientist that I don't recall the name of, who eventually deduced that they were actually the throwaway tools. Now, over hundreds of thousands of years, early humans carried these tools with them across Africa and into Eurasia, showing a mix of adaptability and shared tradition that no other animal had. The story of these hunting tools feeds into what's sometimes called the killer ape theory. This idea that our ancestors evolved to be aggressive hunters, shaped by violence and competition to attract the female, right? The reality, though, was probably more complicated. Stone tools certainly made our ancestors more dangerous, but they also encouraged cooperation, which I touched upon earlier. You needed skill to make them, and skill had to be taught and shared.